Good morning, children. Welcome to the St. Joseph's English Medium School, Vijayapur, and welcome back to the 4th Standard English class. Dear students, in last video we have completed poem number 4, The Water Cycle. Today in this video we are going to discuss poem number 4, The Water Cycle exercise. Today in this video we are going to discuss the water cycle poem exercise. So let's start, children. First you all have to draw this water cycle diagram in your classwork neatly, and as well as you all have to do the color also. Okay, next, after that you all have to write the poem. Okay, once we will read the poem. While explaining only, I read the poem. Yes or no, children? So, here also once again I am going to read this poem. When I was young, I used to think that water came from the kitchen sink. But now I am older and I know that water comes from rain and snow. It stays there waiting in the sky, in clouds above our world so high. And when it falls, it flows along and splashes out a watery song. As each raindrop is joined by more and rushes to the ocean shore, or to a lake, a brook, a stream, from which it rises just like steam. But while it's down here, what do you think? Some does go to the kitchen sink. Yes, children, you all have to write this full poem in your classwork with neat handwriting. Okay, after this, you all have to write these difficult words and their meanings. First one, cycle. Cycle means rotation of events. Second one, stays. Stays means remain in the same place. Third one, clouds. Clouds means particles of water. Fourth one, splashes. Splashes means a sound made by something falling into the liquid or water. Fifth one, rushes. Rushes means a sudden quick movement. Sixth one, shore. Shore means the land along the edge of a sea, lake or brook, etc. Seventh one, stream. Stream means a small or narrow river. Eighth one, rises. Rises means an upward movement. Ninth one, steam. Steam means the vapor into which water is converted when heated. Tenth one, above. Above means in extend space, over and not touching. Okay, after this, question number 1. Read the poem, complete the following sentences. A1. When the poetess was young, she thought that water dash. What is the next line in the poem? Look at here. Came from the kitchen sink. What is the answer here? Came from the kitchen sink. Next, B1. Now she is older. She knows that water dash. Now she is older. She knows that water comes from rain and snow. What is the B1 answer? Comes from rain and snow. C1. Some does go dash. Some does go to the kitchen sink. What is the C answer? To the kitchen sink. Moving to the question number 2. Answer the following questions. Look at the A1 question. How does water go up to the sky? Once again, I'll repeat the question here. How does water go up to the sky? Answer. Water goes up to the sky just like steam due to the heat of the sun. What is the answer? Water goes up to the sky just like steam due to the heat of the sun. Look at the B1 question. Where does the water stays? Where does the water stays? The water stays up in the clouds. Where does water stays? Water stays up in the clouds. C1. How does the water come down? How does the water come down? Answer. Water comes down as raindrops. Water comes down as raindrops. D1 question. Where does the rainwater flow? Look at the D1 question. Where does the rainwater flow? Answer. The rainwater flows to a stream, brook, lake, and to the ocean. Once again, I'll repeat the answer. The rainwater flows to a stream, brook, lake, and to the ocean. E1 question. What is the sound made by falling rainwater? Once again, I'll repeat it. What is the sound made by falling rainwater? Answer. The sound made by falling rainwater is called watery song. What is the answer? The sound made by falling rainwater is called watery song. Moving to the language development. Yes, look at here. What do these suffixes mean? Read on. Yes, able means is able to. Less means to be without. Full means to be full of. Full means to be full of. Next, ER means one who can. ER means one who can. Yes, children, you all have to write this question number 1 as it is in your classwork. Okay. Moving to the question number 2. Guess the words with suffixes. Write them on the lines. Look at the A1. Full of pain, painful. Full of pain, painful. Can be laughed at. Look at the B1. Can be laughed at, laughable. C1. Without a strand of hair. C1. Without a strand of hair, hairless. D1. One who designs. D1. One who designs, designer. Moving to the next one. E1. Something lacking taste. Something lacking taste. Tasteless. Something lacking taste. Tasteless. F1. Can break. Breakable. Can break. Breakable. G1. One who thinks. Thinkable. H. Full of color. Colorful. I. One who works on a farm. One who works on a farm. Farmer. J. Full of beauty. Beautiful. Question number 3. Add suffixes able, er, full or less to the words in the box. Use the new words to complete the given sentences. By using able, er, full or less, whatever words they have given in the box, we have to add it and we have to fill it in the next fill in the blanks. Okay, look at the A1. Rishit was looking for work because he was dash, because he was jobless. Moving to the B1. The letter was old and the ink faint, but it was readable. But it was readable. C1. After the noisy crowd dispersed, the area was dash. Once again, I'll repeat it. After the noisy crowd dispersed, the area was peaceful. What is the answer? Peaceful. D1. The dash said he could turn the house as good as new with his paint and brush. The answer is painter. The painter said he could turn the house as good as new with his paint and brush. Now moving to the writing scale. You read in newspaper that your area would not receive water on Saturday and Sunday. What is your family reaction? Write in 3 sentences. Okay. Yes. First one, we would be more cautious in using water. We would be more cautious in using water. B1, we would avoid wasting of water. We would avoid wasting of water. Next, C1, we would use water in a very limited manner for washing, bathing and cleaning utensils. Look at the C1. We would use water in a very limited manner for washing, bathing and cleaning utensils. Children, today in this video we have discussed the poem number 4 exercise. So, you all have to write this all notes in your classwork neatly. With a good handwriting, you should write it in your classwork, and as well as you all have to read all these notes and memorize the poem and question answers also. Okay, thank you children. Have a nice day children.